There's not much I can say about the Port Stephens region that hasn't already been said. It's an awesome fishing destination, that's for sure. I've been here in the past with great results, and I'll be back again and again. This time the weather's not being friendly, but I've enlisted local fishing legend Paul Lennon from Fish Port Stephens Estuary Charters as my guide. And he knows how and where to catch local fish no matter what the conditions are. Starting with bream.
All these mangroves are on top of a rock wall.
Yep.
We're going to fish down the edge of them, casting hard bodies up current, over the real shallow stuff. And just when you come over that edge, that's where the bream will be waiting. Current's going to be pouring bait fish and crabs and stuff over, and we want to imitate that.
So the type of lures we've got on here are known as divers. When you pull them through the water, they dive down and they wiggle. Very common type of lure, but you've got the small sizes for bream, and you need finesse gear. The light gear means that the lure can actually work. If your line's too heavy, the lure won't wiggle. And a good bream lure usually wiggles at a slow speed. Whatever brand you get, they just wiggle nicely at that slow speed that the bream seem to love. And it's a real reactive type bite. They've only got a limited time to grab it before it passes in the current. And the gear we're using, 1 to 3 kilo. We've probably got 3 kilo braid and about 3 kilo leader on there. Beautiful little light setup, and it's a real fine piece of angling, but it's a lot of fun. Oh, there we go, Paul's on. Got a bit of weight?
Yeah, he's not a bad one.
All right. Look at that thing there, look at that current roaring. They go so well in that strong current too. He's a ripper. Got him.
Nice one.
He's a ripper.
Yeah, nice fish.
Yeah, big blue nose job. That's what we wanted to see. Look at that.
Beautiful.
You can see the chompers on them from chomping up oysters and crabs, and the big ones get rounded teeth from all that work they do on the hard stuff.
Robust fish. Yep.
I used to think that was from nets, but it's actually a genetic thing.
It is saddleback syndrome.
Yeah. It's perfectly healthy. It's just something they pass on.
Yep.
But he's a ripper, Bream.
Yeah, solid fish. It's hugging that rock wall in the current.
Oh, bonus points on lure and bonus points out of that territory. That's trench warfare in there.
Yeah, that's it.
Well done, mate. That's awesome.
Beautiful.
The weather's glum and the current is roaring. But that's the beauty of the humble bream. They love these conditions. I love light tackle fishing. What I like about what you do, Paul, is you know where to go with the tide. You jump around, and I've got so much confidence in there that you're going to find where the fish are feeding, and it just makes for a great day out.
Yeah, that's what it's about sometimes, just covering that ground and working them out. Nah, it's a solid bream.
Oh, yeah, good. All right. Oh, we got him. Beautiful fish. There we go, a beautiful yellowfin bream. And it's hard in your mouth stuff, especially around the rocks. You know they can do you really quick on those oysters.
You're in trouble if they get in the wrong spot.
I'll get him back. Bream fishing with lures is so addictive. And it's a real challenge. Look at the body language on him. Even for someone who's caught thousands of bream, he's still pumped up about this. I'm gonna have to get that net ready. All right, just drop him in there. Rightio. Good thing is to hold the net under the fish. That keeps the hooks clear of the net. The fight in that country.
Yeah, even that one that size had me in all sorts of trouble for a minute.
Yeah, it's just so exciting, and it's just one of the many options that Paul offers from Fish Port Stephens Estuary Charters. Here, it doesn't matter what level you are at with your fishing.
It's all right, we'll find something for you. Yeah.
Absolutely, he will. Check out his Facebook page and his Instagram. It's loaded with good fish. This is just the start. Sometimes you travel to a gorgeous holiday destination like Port Stephens and Mother Nature decides to unleash her fury with days of rain and wind. Doesn't mean you can't be productive. It's a classic fishing scenario here. I mean, we've turned up to Port Stephens for a week.
God's country.
Yes, beautiful normally. And And the first day, the only day we've got with you, it's raining, it's windy. Look, we knew the forecast wasn't going to be flash, but it got worse. And I think we've done the right thing to not go out on the boat.
I think we have. Checking the weather was definitely a good idea. The conditions are pretty bad out there today, and safety never sleeps. In times like this, it's a good time to actually look at our safety equipment and service our life jackets, as it is the most important piece of equipment we've got.
I know to wear one. I know it doubles my chance of survival when things go wrong, and things go wrong quickly out there, but servicing, you're out there on the front line. Tell us a bit about it, mate.
Well, a life jacket can only save your life, like you said, if you're wearing it. So these life jackets must be serviced every 12 months. Don't be scared, it's not going to bite you.
People are scared of them,
They are
right?
scared, they're scared. A few misconceptions is it's one-time use, or if you touch it, it's going to blow up on you. The biggest one would be that it's one-time use. Once you've used it, people throw it away, where that's not the case. You can service it yourself. Another misconception is that the actual cylinder has an expiry date. It doesn't, it has a condition life. So if it's rusty, like this one here, we want to get rid of it. Because that rust can actually pierce a hole in this bladder and it won't inflate the jacket.
Right. Well, there's a number of ways, so the rust can do it, but also a fish hook or other things.
A fish hook, correct.
So how do we find out if there's any little pinholes in the jacket?
So you want to inflate the jacket. So as part of a service, most people are unaware, they need to inflate the jacket. There's an oral inflation tube here, 8 to 10 blows to inflate the jacket. Leave it overnight. And to make sure that there's no pinholes.
So the next morning when you check it, how should that appear?
It should still appear nice and firm.
Okay,
And to let the air out, a lot of people think they just have to squeeze the air out or they shove something in there. There's actually a cap here. You flip that upside down and you insert there to let the air out.
A lot of people stress about packing it away. It's not that hard once you've got a bit of practice.
It's not that hard, no. And most jackets nowadays will actually have fold lines indicating how to pack it away. So don't be scared, have a go.
You run clinics on it, right? You guys...
We do. So boating education officers, we run clinics all up and down the coast where you can come in and bring your jacket. We'll tell you how to service it.
If I can't get to one of those and I'm sitting at home, would you look up the individual brand to learn how to do your own?
You can. Jump on Google, look up the manufacturer, and they'll have a step-by-step instructions. But if you're not sure, you can always take it to a servicing agent provider or come and reach out to one of us local boating education officers.
We want them to put it in their phone diary so that once a year they can sit down on a rainy, rough day like this and lay them all out and service them, blow them up so they can leave them overnight.
That's exactly right.
And then they're all done.
Don't forget, when you do buy a jacket, you need to write the date of purchase.
Oh, yes.
So over here, there is a place where you can actually write the date of purchase, and then therefore, you know, every year after that, you have to service it.
Yeah, so that'd be a good thing to pop in your diary and do them all at that time.
Yep, definitely.
We really want to encourage people to have a crack at servicing and know if they can. And you've always got this option, right?
Yeah, you do, yep. So you've got the level 100, that jacket there, you can actually go offshore. The same as these jackets here, but there's no maintenance required on that jacket. You just got to check for any wear and tear, check the buckles, that type of thing.
There's so many life jackets to choose from, and I know New South Wales Maritime has a wonderful website where you can go and pick one to suit your needs.
You can, you can, for whatever waterways you intend to go, in closed waters, open waters, whether you're doing towing sports, water sports, fishing, kayaking, you name it. If you're in a boat less than 4.8 metres by yourself, you have to wear a life jacket at all times. So there's your options. You've got the automatic. You can get this in a manual version as well. The automatic is great because how it works, there's a tablet in here. And as soon as that tablet dissolves, it's going to shoot a pin up into the mechanism to inflate the jacket. The good thing about that is if you're fishing by yourself and you fall overboard and you knock your head, you're unconscious, it's going to inflate and it's going to roll you around to keep your face out of the water.
Right. Well, while we're looking at these jackets, the Jewfish.
The Jewfish? How big?
This hurts.
Okay, you ready? You ready, Rob?
No, I can never be ready for this.
They don't call me Jess the Jewfish Slayer for no reason, I'll tell you that.
The story, mate, please.
All right, so I was in a fishing comp out here in Port Stephens. I had 2 tailor, and it was coming near the end of the comp, so I thought I've got to sacrifice one. So I put it on as a livey on a 60-pound leader, crimped on, cast it out. 20 minutes later, yeehaw, you beauty, I was reeling in this monster. She was 30 kilos.
30 kilos.
146 centimetres and 20 years old because I set the odour lifts, which are the ear bones down to DPI, and they count the age like rings on a tree.
Wow, you've set the bar for us
I've
here.
set the bar.
I know Port Stephens has got great fishing, but that's a fish of a lifetime. 2 years in.
2 years in fishing, and I caught the fish of my dreams.
What do you love about Port Stephens, mate? It's your backyard over in Tea
What can
Gardens.
you not to love? We have got lorikeets sitting behind us. It's a beautiful area. We're on Mortimer country right now. We've got beautiful areas to fish.
Yeah.
And even though it is raining, there is places you can go leave the shore to get out of the wind.
Yeah.
You can go up the river. You can go fishing for bass up at Bulladila, freshwater. We can go offshore to Broughton Island, fishing for snapper.
The game
It's
fishing out
paradise.
wide.
Game fishing, marlin. But we just got to check the conditions.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're an Aboriginal boating
Yes.
education officer.
So I'm a
you're-
boating education officer for Aboriginal programs for New South Wales Maritime. So I travel all over New South Wales, as far down south as Eden,
Yeah, wow.
up to Tweed Heads, going into community and talking about boating safety and awareness.
Yeah, right.
So very rewarding job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not just Indigenous communities, the whole community too. You could be at any boat ramp.
Any boat ramp, boat shows, fishing club talks, you name it. We've got a great schools program as well, where we go in and talk to the stage 1 to stage 3 kids about boating safety.
Yeah.
And if they go home and tell their parents they need to wear a life jacket, I've done my job right.
Yeah, that's so cool. If I met you down at the ramp, what are the take-home messages for me or for any boater that's heading out on the water, whether they're wearing one of these or one of these? What message do you want to get across to keep
Take-home
people safe?
message would be always check the weather.
Yep.
Always plan your trip. Make sure you've got the appropriate safety equipment for the waterway that you're going into, whether you're going into open waters or enclosed waters.
Yep.
And always have a life jacket and enough life jacket for all of your passengers.
Yeah, wonderful advice.
A life jacket's only going to save your life if you're wearing it and it's been serviced, it's good working order.
That's awesome. Port Stephens is a water lover's paradise with great boating, surfing and fishing. But it also has some fantastic bushwalking tracks that offer the chance to explore the land and hook up with Mother Nature, like one of the local koalas. In fact, our holiday park, Thalwalla Sunset Retreat, has a couple of resident koalas in the eucalypt surrounding the retreat. Now that's pretty cool. Thalwalla also offers self-contained villas and cabins and award-winning sunset glamping tents with breathtaking bay views in serene natural surrounds. Thalwalla Sunset Retreat is just one of several beachside holiday parks in the region run by the Port Stephens Council. The council also provides some quality boat ramps throughout its waterways, which is great for fishers like us. Conveniently, Thalwalla is also adjacent to the Soldiers Point Marina, which offers boat hire, fishing and boat ramp facilities, marina berths, swing moorings and dry storage, as well as a couple of great restaurants, fuel and all the amenities a boater could ask for. I'm loving my stay in Port Stephens, and the best bit is fishing with local legend Paul Lennon. Love flathead fishing, just something about the environment, drifting over the flats and casting lures into the patches of sand between the weed. Beautiful fun. There you go. They're inhalation predators, so they suck it in like a barra or a cod. So it's like a boof, and that's the clunky here, and he's just got that little white bait lure there. Obviously, you can match the hats, they love that sort of thing. But he's undersized. Paul gets them the size that would eat this hole, right, mate?
They would, yeah, definitely.
And they do sometimes,
they
right?
definitely do.
Yeah. You can see how they camouflage amongst the sand with those spots and colours. They're a beautiful fish. He's just a little bit too small, so he's going back.
Little guy.
Little wriggler?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you got? What's that?
Fluke fish.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Don't see too many of them. Used to see more, but cool little sucker.
Look at the nose on him. That's where he gets his name from.
With blue spots.
Beautiful creature. It's a tiny little mouth at the start. No big jaws like a long tom or anything like that. Good sign the environment's good too, mate. They generally love that really healthy environment, these guys. Beautiful. There you go, mate.
Beautiful critter.
There it goes.
Sweet. He's off.
Flute fish.
Yeah, something different.
Unique, but it's not what we're after. Well, let's just bring it in. This guy hit right at the boat. Yeah, Got him? Dirty. All right.
Shocker.
Got him. There you go, that guy there. Oh, you got a special way to grab him, mate. Come on, you always do it. Hey.
No, I like to get him nice and tight behind the back here, behind the pec, behind the spikes on the side.
And they let
works
him
most
slip.
of the time, but they still get me, don't worry.
Yeah. What I like about what you do, Paul, is you find where the fish are hungry. Because you've got those 6-hour tide cycles, you know, between low and high 6, and then it drops again.
Yep.
You seem to go to the spots where the fish are hungry, and one hungry fish is worth thousands of fish that are just window shopping. And
That's it. It's about finding those reactive fish and just keep moving around.
Yeah. And like the Bream, the Flathead's a great pun on hard body because they just hit it, and it's like hitting a rock with your lawnmower. It's just crunch, and all of a sudden you're on. Yeah. But we'll get him back. Well done, mate.
Beautiful.
I'm in Port Stephens and the weather has improved marginally, which is all the encouragement we need to hunt for something bigger.
This is Port Stephens for you. We're fishing for flathead and long-tail tuna, sort of 10 to 15 kilo, maybe more. They've started busting up. I've got to keep my eye on it because you only get a shot every now and then. We're in a protected waters. We're in a bay. It's only 6, 7, 8 metres deep. So it's pretty cool if we can hook one in this shallow water. Go, Paul. Should I try the double? Leave it. Got him. Woo! Yeah! Whoa! We had a long tail on. Nice work, Paul. This is awesome. That's what it's about. Anything can happen in Nelson Bay here at Port Stephens. We haven't got this fish yet, but it's we've got a fun 20, 30 minutes ahead of us.
We'll do a while yet.
We were just chasing flathead, and Paul said the tuna will likely pop up this afternoon, and they did.
Yep.
And here they are, and he's on a, I don't know, 15, 20 kilo fish in a bay, and a big tuna's live in here, feed in here.
Pretty lucky in Port Stephens.
Yeah, very lucky, mate, very lucky. If you're a fisherman, this is dead set like being in an action movie.
Got a lot of line out.
Thing we've got to think about here though, there's also big sharks coming here.
A few bodies through here.
This fish is just going and going and going. If it was a 10 kilo longtail, we would have had it 15 minutes ago. If it was any other type of tuna, if it was 20 kilos, a yellowfin, southern bluefin, or any of the various tunas you get around the world, we would have got it a fair while ago. But because of the shallow water and because of the stamina and condition of these long-tail tuna, also known as northern bluefin, they're just exceptionally strong fish.
What a battle. Fast forward 20 minutes and Paul finally gets his chance to turn the fish.
So what Paul's doing here is instead of chasing him and letting him run out through the heads, he's using the electric to pull in and just stop him from getting into that main channel where, we'll go deep.
A lot of people will follow them with the motor.
Yep.
And you're just not putting any hurt on them.
Yeah.
And they just never get tired of things. So you need to be able to stop at some point and just let him fight the drag and the rod. As long as you've got enough line.
The fish has turned here, so Paul's got to stay tight on it. That's exactly what he's doing. It's a good thing it's coming back inside.
The line back finally.
And so you've really got to crank here. Good lad. It's where a good high-speed reel is very, very handy to keep that tension, because if they get slack on the line, especially with the jig head, and they shake their mouth and the jig head gets a bit of swing to it, and you could lose them 20, 30 minutes in, which is heartbreaking. The fish is now about 20 metres out. It's been 120 or more metres out at times, probably a lot further. The closing stages of the battle are the hardest, especially in shallow water, because this fish is zipping around the boat. In this stage of the fight, you got to make sure it doesn't touch the boat, because that's super light line and leader. It doesn't take much for it to cut it off. They can't do small circles in the shallow water, so they do big circles. It's a ripper long-tail tuna. Fingers crossed we get this baby. With a gaff shot, don't get nervous, try not to rush it. When the time's right, I'll have a go. At the moment, this fish is under the boat. We've got both motors up.
Coming back around, Rob.
Is he? Okay. Woo. Whoa. We got him! We got him!
Beautiful.
Oh, get out of here, Paul. That is a massive northern bluefin tuna, also known as a longtail.
How good's that?
An amazing fight, Paul, and in every regard, an amazing cast, an amazing fight.
He's probably close to that 20 mark, that one. He's a solid fish.
It's got to be, what, $1.20 long, something like
Yeah,
that?
if he's $1.30, I reckon. We'll put him on the measure in a sec.
Oh, wow. And look, you normally got to go 30, 40 mile to sea to get these guys. That is a ripper longtail. How you feeling, mate?
Mate, good. That one had been all sorts at one stage there, but we've done the job. Got it.
I got one with you last time, mate, and I'm glad you got this one so I could just sit down and watch the battle. It was just a phenomenal battle. You've done so well, mate. Hats off to you. What a ripper episode here at Port Stephens. It's fantastic.
Beautiful fish.